Okay, will the Texans be a problem for Kansas City? I want to. I'll hear what Nick Wright has to say before I give my take. Here it is.
Is kind of the best case scenario for the Chiefs, because while I don't think the Chargers would have been a problem either, the familiarity of it, there is that, and the Chargers played the Chiefs much tougher in their two matchups than the Texans did. And listen, the Texans salvaged what had been a somewhat disappointing season with that win last weekend. And the thing about that win last weekend is, offensively, I did not think Houston played that well. I thought that Houston was if Herbert had played anywhere close to what his standard's supposed to be, that game should have been 17-0 early second quarter, and the Texans should have just been dead in the water. Instead, the Chargers let the Texans stick around 6-0 for an hour, and then finally Houston made a couple plays, then Herbert throws the pick six, and all of a sudden the game is flipped entirely. This Chiefs team you're about to see on Saturday, is the first time all year long they're anywhere close to whole. Okay? So here's how it's gone for the Chiefs this year. Before the season even starts, Hollywood Brown breaks his collarbone. He's out. Less than a month in, Rashee Rice goes down. Now take him out of the picture entirely because he's not coming back. Pacheco breaks his ankle or something. I don't know, his leg, his ankle, whatever it was. He's out. Charles Omenihu, their big free agent acquisition from a year ago, had torn his ACL in the AFC Championship game last season. He doesn't play the first 3 months of the year. Then Jalen Watson, the second best corner on this team, breaks his ankle at the midway point of the season. They are shuffling in left tackle after left tackle, trying to figure it out. Bring in DJ Humphries. In his first game, he pulls his hamstring. And now, oh yeah, and by the way, Travis Kelce was, on a bit of a pitch count all year and really trying to amp up for this moment. And now they enter the postseason with DJ Humphries back and healthy, with Hollywood Brown back and healthy, with Isaiah Pacheco back and healthy, with Charles Omenihu back and healthy, with I left something out there. Jalen Watson back. Exactly right. Thank you. Practicing in full. And Mahomes, in the 2 games with Hollywood Brown, the Chiefs averaged 28 points a game. Mahomes had a 110 passer rating, 6 touchdowns, no picks. You saw a glimpse of what the Chiefs were going to look like come the playoffs in that 3 games in 11 days, win these 3 games, get the 1 seed, and it was the best 3 games they played all year. And now you're going to see a rested, hungry, ready Chiefs team. They might throw it back in second gear in the second half if the Texans don't put up a fight. But I'm telling you right now, here's one little prior to the gambling show note. Chiefs over first half points might be the best bet of these NFL playoffs. The producers can tell me what it is. My guess is it's probably 14.5. You guys can put in the doc real quick if you guys want to look up what it is exactly. I'm trying to find it right now as I'm talking to you.
Okay, I'm not going to get into the gambling. I don't know how long it's going to take him. He's missing. I mean, he made a lot of great points. Yeah, everyone's going to be healthy for the most part. Pachenko is. Yeah, that's the big one. He's missing the obvious take that I'm going to give to you guys. Houston's a dome team, and they're playing on the road in the cold. I mean, it's about as obvious as it gets. Yeah, I know the dome opens up in Houston, but when it gets below like 50, they close it. Houston's a dome team for the most part. They're going on the road. They're going to go play in a cold stadium. Chiefs by 100. Not by 100, but the Chiefs, I think the Chiefs will take care of them. You don't see dome teams go on the road and win in the playoffs. It just doesn't really happen that much. And to me, that's the big glaring stat. This isn't Buffalo going to Arrowhead. It's not Baltimore going to Arrowhead. You know, two cold weather teams that play outdoors going to Arrowhead where the weather won't be a factor. It's not Philadelphia going to Arrowhead. This is a dome Southern team going to Arrowhead to play in the cold. That's all you need right there. I think the Chiefs win. I think the Chiefs cover the spread. And they're going to move on to the AFC Championship. One thing that does concern me is the time off they've had. They've had quite a bit of time off, the starters, because the starters didn't play the last week of the season. The starters had a bye essentially for a few weeks. That could play a factor. I think that'll play a factor if it does play a factor in like the first quarter. I think by the second quarter, everything's going to be fine. Houston's really going to have to play a perfect game to go to Arrowhead and beat them. I just don't see it happening. Don't see it happening at all. Let me know in the comments below. Am I off on my take? Do you think a dome team from the South is going to go to Kansas City and win? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.